Hey everyone, it is Mad Lab Press here. It's good to be back. I'm putting out a video today for educational purposes. I want to help the public know what their rights are, what they can and what they can't do. But this video specifically is about the Toronto Police Service and how their tyrannical behavior affects the citizens of the city, and how they constantly bitch and complain, like John Reed does, about how nobody supports them and blah blah blah, how they work so many hours. Bullshit. I'm going to show you the tyrant activity, the tyrant behavior that the Toronto Police exhibit on a daily basis. Now this video goes back a few years. These two clowns are within Tavis unit within the Toronto Police, and this gentleman was legally filming them from a public space, which is his constitutional right to do. But these two guys came up and started to intimidate him and try to get a reaction out of him so they can arrest him. It's very clear what their intent was. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm going to concentrate on the tyrant to the left. The guy who keeps putting his hand in the guy's face. The guy who keeps coming up, almost chest bumping the guy with the camera, trying to get a reaction out of him. And if there was any contact at all, I'm sure the guy with the camera would be on the ground getting beat by this guy, because he's done it a few times. And I'm going to show you what he does to a friend of mine last week. We'll get to that video in a second. But I'm going to let you watch 30 seconds of this video to show you what this idiot does to this guy.
So, what else do you need to know? Is there anything else I can help you with? I know this is going to look good on World Star.
I'm not putting it on World Star.
Your lens is dirty.
But I do have the right to record, obviously. So you're showing me that I do have the right to record.
You can do whatever you want.
And if I'm going to be recording, that's probably what it is.
You can record.
Okay.
Right? You're in public, right?
Yep.
No reasonable expectation to privacy.
Exactly.
Correct?
But there's one catch. He's saying you can record in public and there's no expectation of privacy. But when you do, these guys will do everything in their power to intimidate you and stop you from doing so. Now, this video coming up is when this tyrant beats up a friend of mine, actually. I'll let you watch the video and I'll comment after.
Oh, we got activated body cams from Hey Joseph, can you tell me your badge number so I can get that body cam?
731.
What?
731. Did I stutter?
731?
Can you read?
I didn't hear you. 73?
What did I say, officer?
I know, we repeated ourselves, sir.
I said it twice, son. I'm not going to say it a third time.
I didn't hear. Can you tell me your badge number?
Don't step towards me, son. Son, get out of my space.
You are
I'm not going to ask you
I'm
twice.
not your son.
Get
What's
out
your
of my
badge number?
space. It's 731. Step away from me, please, okay?
Okay, and I'm
Thank
not your
you.
son.
Feel threatened. Step away from me.
I'm not your son.
Step away from
Bitch.
me. Thank you. Thank
you.
Okay, good. That's it. Joe, tough guy.
But you won't show your
Not in my
Don't
face, though.
do that.
Not in my face, though, friend.
What did the officer
Not in my
say to
face,
you?
though, friend.
There you go.
Told you
There you
not
go.
to do it. Now.
So the guy who shot this video is honored in Canada. He's a friend of mine. Not only did he get the hell beat out of him, but he spent the night in the hospital and 1 week in jail for giving this tyrant the finger. I'm going to show you 3 videos coming up that actually happened to me. If you've watched my videos on YouTube, you've probably seen them, but there's 3 instances of these cops coming up to me while I'm filming in public, trying to intimidate me and asking me questions that I don't have to answer. So I want to show you guys, if these guys ever come up to you, try to intimidate you and tell you to stop filming, what to do and how to control them. Do not let them control you. You're in charge of the situation. They're not. So I was down in Leslieville a couple days ago, and this Starbucks employee took exception that I was filming from the sidewalk, started asking me all these questions about what I'm doing, this and that, and then eventually calls the police because he's afraid of a camera. So I waited around for a while, and the Toronto police did attend. So here's that video. So what we have here is two Toronto cops jaywalking across the street. Before they even came to speak to me, they got their free coffee at Tim Hortons. Now they're going to approach me and try to intimidate me. The guy on the right is the good cop. The guy on the left is the bad cop. Now the bad cop is going to try and circle around me to stand behind me to intimidate me. Now, did you notice what I just said? I said, keep your distance from me, okay? Because they're trying to circle around you to intimidate you. And as soon as I said that, the guy backed right off. Now you have a view of both of them. You feel less intimidated, and you're showing them that you're the one in control of the situation, not them. So I just want to point out a few things that these guys did wrong. As soon as they approach you and start to speak with you, they have to identify themselves. They also have to give you their badge number. Secondly, you don't have to answer any of their questions. As long as you've done nothing wrong, you can either walk away or say, I don't answer questions. Thirdly, the guy, when he was leaving, said, you're on body camera. They have to tell you, as soon as they come up and start speaking with you, that you're being filmed and you're being recorded. It's part of their policy. And you can request that body cam footage if anything does happen. So same thing applies here. You get three cops coming towards us in an intimidating fashion. The one cop on the right tries to sneak by me on my right-hand side, which I block. And eventually I end up telling him to keep his distance, which he does. You have to take control of the situation right away.
Yeah, I don't exchange pleasantries with the police very regular.
Okay. So
nothing good ever.
Honestly, we're just here
keep
because.
your distance, okay?
Pardon?
Just keep your distance for me.
Oh, sure. So we're here because the business is a little upset. Obviously, I don't think most people in this day and age like having cameras pointed in their faces. It's pretty normal that it kind of annoys people, and they're a bit concerned about their patrons that are coming to use their facility, about them coming and them having to be videotaped by you guys. Okay. So I completely understand that you guys. Yeah. You guys are completely well within your rights if you want to be on the sidewalk and stuff, right? But they just want to make sure that you're not going to come onto their property, okay?
And I'll go ahead and make sure you get another copy of that memo. Okay?
Yeah, no, I have the memo.
How are you?
Fine.
Hey, you're being recorded.
Yeah, so are you.
Yeah, excellent.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have business here?
I don't answer questions. Did I do something wrong?
Well, I'm investigating you right now for a potential
Am I
trespassing.
detained? Am I detained?
Well, you're being investigated
Am I
right
detained?
now. Yeah, you're free to go.
Okay, then I'm free to go, and
yeah.
you can leave. Okay, you're harassing me right now. I did nothing wrong. I'm standing here. So what did I trespass?
Okay, I got information that you're operating a drone on private property.
It's not. No, it's not private property.
Yeah, you need authorization.
No, you don't. It's under 249 grams. It's called a toy.
Yeah.
You can check it out. It's called the DJI Mini.
Yeah, no.
It's 249.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of that regulation.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you can't operate without permission on private property, and you're on private property.
No, I was on the sidewalk. But I don't answer questions anymore. So.
Actually, yeah, you were answering questions. We're having a discussion.
Okay, that's fine. I'm done.
Okay, so I'm going to speak to the property management here. If you have no business here, then you're going to be removed, and if you don't want to be removed, you'll be charged.
No, I'll leave.
Right?
No problem. I'll leave, no problem. But you can't solicit a trespass, right? You can't do that. That's illegal. You can't solicit a trespass. Okay? If they come out and tell me to leave, then that's fine. But you can't go in there and solicit a trespass.
If they want me to act as their agent to enforce the trespass,
Have
property,
they
that's exactly what I'm
have they
gonna
come
do.
out and said that to you? What's your badge number? 8207?
You got it.
Okay, what's your name? Can I see your name? It's covered by your phone.
Oh, sorry. Can you see it now?
Yeah. N. Duran. Okay.
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
That's fine. If you want to solicit a trespass, then go ahead.
I'm gonna
Everything's being filmed.
Yeah,
no problem.
yeah. It's being
I've done
filmed on
nothing.
both
I've
ends.
done nothing
It's
illegal.
being filmed on both ends. As soon as
I've
I
done
speak to
nothing
them,
illegal.
I'll be right back to deal with you.
No problem. I'll be right here. Actually, I'll be on the sidewalk. How's that?
Even better. Even better.
It's a public spot, so.
Is this your vehicle?
Nope.
Oh, it's a little bit rude to put your things on someone else's vehicle.
Not really. Not really.
Yeah?
No.
Wait, would you like it if someone did that to you?
I don't answer questions.
Yeah, you've been answering questions actually.
Okay, well
We've been having
that
a
ends
discussion.
now. That ends now.
We've been having a discussion.
Well, that ends now.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay, the discussion's over. Sidewalk, please.
Are you telling me to leave? I'm asking you, are you telling me to leave right now?
You just said you're
Are you
on
telling me
sidewalk.
to leave right now? Yes
You
or
just
no?
said-
Are you ordering me to leave, and am I detained? Am I detained? Yes or no?
You
Am
already
I
said you're going on the
detained?
sidewalk.
Am I
Go to the
detained?
sidewalk like you said.
Am
and
I
I'll be
detained?
back.
Yes or no?
So this is what I'm talking about when it comes to always filming the police. Because if I didn't have my camera rolling, I probably would have been arrested. This guy, who's a sergeant with the Toronto Police and works at 53 Division, seemed to think that he knew the law, which he didn't. I was in a public area filming with my drone, which was perfectly legal, and he did everything in his power to try and intimidate me and to move me along. But little did he know that I know the law, and I didn't put up with his bullshit, and I stood up to him. The end of the video has him walking away, and he never came back. Perfect example of this is, just say you're at Tim Hortons, and you're having an issue with somebody inside the Tim Hortons, like a customer, and the customer says, I want you to leave. You don't have to leave. If the manager or employees come up to you and ask you to leave, you have to leave because it's a private facility. But when I was a police officer, we were basically taught to solicit a trespass, which means that we go into the business and we encourage the manager or employees to trespass us so they have that power to remove us. So next time you're in a position like that, always record the situation and make sure you can hear what the officer's saying to the manager or employee. So as some of you know, I was a police officer in Toronto for 24 years. And in that 24-year period, we had to attend the police college every single year for a course that's called ISTP. And that was taken at the Toronto Police College on Birmingham Street in Etobicoke. So during that period, which is 4 days, it's usually Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and 80% of the training that they give you is diversity training and LGBTQ plus training, which is great. They need to know that training as well. But when it comes to the law, they aren't trained. Nobody's training them about the law. They have 2 hours per year of gun training. So what does that tell you guys? Even the instructors, this is my opinion, even the instructors at the police college don't have a clue what they're talking about half the time. 1 year, they will tell you one thing. You go back the next year, they'll say, oh, forget what we told you last year. This is what we're teaching you this year. Every single year in my 24-year period of policing, that's what happened. And this is the problem with policing, is police officers do not know the law. And it's up to us to teach them.
Coming after our officers, trying to bait them into interactions, negative reactions as well. I was this individual here.
Shut up!